City sirens, screams, news static, heartbeat sound. It starts with a cough, then a bite, and soon, chaos. Imagine waking up tomorrow and the world as you know it is gone. No power, no police, no military, just you, your heartbeat, and the undead. SFX. Thump, 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 thump. But here's the real question. If a zombie apocalypse actually hit America, what would truly go down? Would the government collapse in days? Would small towns survive better than big cities? Would you make it out alive? Cut Fearverse logo animation. Stay with me. What you're about to hear is a brutally honest, disturbingly realistic breakdown of what would happen, not in a movie, but in real life. Welcome to Fearverse, the channel where we don't just imagine the apocalypse, we analyze it. Today's scenario, a zombie outbreak sweeps across the United States, but this isn't Hollywood. This isn't The Walking Dead. This is uncut reality, based on real logistics, population data, emergency protocols, and human psychology. Let's walk through what would really go down, stage by stage. And trust me, it's a lot scarier than fiction. It begins quietly. A new virus. Unknown. Misunderstood. A violent outbreak reported in a small-town ER in, say, rural Georgia. Doctors think it's a new form of rabies. Paramedics are attacked. One survivor films it, uploads a blurry video to TikTok. The clip goes viral, but by the time CNN picks it up, it's already too late. Everyone thinks it's fake, until hospitals start locking down. Blood shortages, ambulances wrecked. Something isn't right. Cue eerie music, and then silence. The federal government declares a national emergency. FEMA activates. The National Guard in major states is deployed, but they're overwhelmed. Real fact. Drop. There are only 450,000 active duty Army troops in the United States. For 330 million people, that's one soldier per 733 civilians. Cities like New York, LA, Chicago descend into chaos within hours. Roadways are gridlocked. Evacuations fail. Any bite, scratch, or contact turns people within minutes. Local law enforcement, overrun. Soundbite, real emergency broadcast tone, distorted voice. And by the end of day 3, entire metro areas go dark. No communication, no power grid, total collapse. But here's where it gets worse. Grocery stores are looted in 24 hours. Pharmacies emptied. Banks, useless. People realize fast. It's not just the zombies, it's the people who are dangerous. Criminal gangs take over abandoned districts. Militias form in suburbs. Neighborhoods barricade themselves in or burn each other out. Hard truth. In reality, you're more likely to die from other survivors than zombies in the first few weeks. And the rich? Some escape via private jets. Safe zones are created, but only for the elite. Underground bunkers, isolated islands, while the rest, well, let's just say if you're not already out, you're not getting out. If you're still here, you're the kind of survivor we need in this verse. So smash that like button, hit subscribe, and join the Fearverse family, where we dive deeper into the nightmares that feel a little too real. Because remember, in the apocalypse, knowledge isn't just power, it's survival. But not all hope is lost. Parts of Montana, Wyoming, and the Dakotas become makeshift fortresses. Low population density, high gun ownership, and tight-knit rural communities help resist early infection. Military remnants retreat to NORAD bunkers and underground labs in Colorado. Attempts to develop a vaccine begin, but with no clear understanding of how the virus works, progress is slow. Some towns build wooden walls. Think medieval times, but modern. Radio towers broadcast survivor messages. To anyone listening, we're safe. For now, bring fuel, bring food, no biters allowed. A year passes. America is unrecognizable. Cities are graveyards. Nature reclaims highways. Packs of infected roam the countryside. But humans, we adapt. Survivor colonies trade with one another. Raider gangs rule some regions. Urban jungles become no-go zones. You don't think about democracy anymore, or Instagram followers. You think about ammo counts, clean water, and how quietly you can kill. Soundbite. Crow caws, wind blowing through a ruined city. Some believe in rebuilding. Others just want to burn what's left. In the end, the real threat was never the zombies. It's what we turn into when the world stops watching, when rules disappear, and survival is the only law. If a zombie apocalypse really hit America, it wouldn't just test our strength, it would test our souls. Question for the audience. Would you save strangers or shoot first? Would you rebuild or rule? This was just the beginning. But think about it. Day 1, hour 1. Where would the infection spread first? Which state would fall? Which would fight back? Cue tension-building outro music. Don't miss our next video. Day 1 of a zombie outbreak in the US. Where would it spread first? Subscribe to Fearverse. This is just the beginning.